People in Lewiston are voicing concerns as the city considers reassessing its property values. This would be the first time the city has done so in nearly 40 years. Our Drew Peters has more on why the city says these fears aren't necessary.
For many, seeing their property's value go up is a good thing. But for several residents here in Lewiston, it's sounding some alarms.
Just getting this letter in the mail, it's a pretty scary letter.
$600,000 and $34,000. That's how much more the value of Sean Boulet's apartment building in downtown Lewiston is now valued at.
But it's a pretty sharp hit.
A hit he and other Lewiston property owners may be taking as the city works to do a value reassessment for the first time in nearly 40 years.
We can't catch up anymore. We're out of compliance. We need to go through these state guidelines.
While the city of Lewiston says it's necessary, Boulet and others have concerns this jump in property values will leave them with taxes they can't afford. Meaning he'll have to think about passing some of those expenses off to his tenants.
The rents are already so high that doesn't, for me as an owner, that doesn't feel right either.
A tough decision John Grenier, who owns Rainbow Bicycle and rents the rest of his building to fellow businesses, says he's also having to make.
I get if it goes up a little bit, but I don't know how much it's going to be. You know, if my taxes double, I'm certainly going to be really upset about that.
Concerns assessors with the city say are unwarranted, though.
Your assessment that you're seeing on your notice, that's not your tax bill amount.
Fosher says a resident's taxes don't correlate directly to property values, but rather the city's mill rate, a formula assessors use to determine how much property taxes are needed to operate the city.
And once that's adopted, then we can go into different scenarios and give you a better idea of what the amount of taxes you'll pay.
Fosher says taxes may go up for some, but she argues most residents will be able to receive tax exemptions with more accurate assessments. A plan residents remain cautious of, hoping the city will work with them to make the valuation increases affordable.
If it took them 38 years to do this, let's ease it over time.
City councilors will have the opportunity to voice their opinions on whether or not the reassessment should be delayed before the assessor makes the final decision. In Lewiston, Drew Peters, News Center, Maine.
City staff say the chief assessor will likely make a decision in the coming days. Mayor Carl Sheline says he believes the city should delay the revaluation by 2 years, but Council President David Chittim argues that would only be kicking the issue down the road.